hate that. Hey, it seems like that gets used all the time. But anyway, and the poor what's Mordo? Is that his name?
Ordo.
Yeah, the slow guy. And Brandon keeps taking over his mind. Like every time you turn around, he's taking over his mind. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's saving him, and that's good. But then he wakes up and he's like, I got blood all over my hands. Now what did I do? Anyway, great show. I'm enjoying it. I will probably what's the new one that's out right now?
House of Dragons.
House of Dragons. Is that a multi-season one?
Yes.
Okay, so hopefully I'll finish off Game of Thrones, make it through the first season of House of Dragon before the second season starts. So that when the second season starts, I'll be able to talk to you about it. Or I don't know.
House of Dragons we're going on season 3 whenever I think it comes out in June.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
No, that's fine then. I'll finish season 1.
You could. I can't remember when it comes out, but the Night of Seven Kingdoms, that's a prequel to House of Dragons.
Okay.
And Game of Thrones. So that comes out, I was thinking January, but I can't remember. I have too many shows to remember. But so you could watch that before.
I was going to say, because I'm only in the 4th season right now. I mean, I'm a good way into the 4th season, and there's only 8. So it's still going to take me a little while to
get
finish. There. Yeah. So, and I found something out. There's an awful lot of talking in this, and yeah, there's a lot of action, and there's a lot of blood, and there's a lot of guts, and there's a lot of nakedity and all that kind of fun stuff. But there's an awful lot of talking, and every time that Samuel comes up here to see what I'm doing, they're talking to each other, and he finds that boring and doesn't want anything to do with it, so he just goes back downstairs. I'm like, hey, that works. All right. And even if he does come up at an interesting spot, I'll turn it off and I'll turn something else on and make him bored again. And then he'd go back downstairs and I'll be like, hey, let's start back up. I found a way to watch it with the kids in the house. Let's just say that. So, and she locked the dragons down in the catacombs. Except for where's the third one? She only put 2 of them down there.
Are we talking Khaleesi or Ciri?
Yeah, Khaleesi.
I don't remember.
I didn't know Ciri had dragons.
Well, that might come later.
All right. No, the Khaleesi put her dragons down in there because they were killing sheep initially, and then they killed the farmer's like little 3-year-old girl. So she was like, okay, we got to do something now because they're going out of control. But enough of that silliness. Let's talk about some Star Wars. If you haven't noticed, Andrew and Cam are not with us tonight. Andrew had other stuff. I think Cam did too. We haven't heard from him, so we'll just assume that. Boba Fett. Boba Fett comes back in this one. And I remember when this arc of episodes, this 3-episode arc, and it's all about him trying to get revenge on Mace. And man, I just remember this because I got so excited because Daniel Logan did the voice of Boba Fett in this series, which was great because guess what? Daniel Logan did the voice of Boba Fett, or Daniel Logan was Boba Fett in the Clone Wars. So it was nice having him back. I think he did the voice of all the clones, if I'm not mistaken. Not all the clones, but all the
cadets.
Yeah, the cadet clones. So, and it was help me understand Aura Singh's thought process here, because throughout this whole thing, it's Boba's in charge, Boba's in charge, Boba's in charge, but whatever Boba wants, he gets basically. But if he picks something wrong, I'm going to tell him about it.
Mm.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out her dynamic here, what her end game is.
I think she's just trying to guide, teach, mentor. But I also think she has an agenda also. But yeah, evidently, as we go through the other two episodes, they've all kind of worked with Django at some point or another. So there's a lot of respect for Django. And so they're just trying to bring Boba up in
To be like Django, to be like
teach him the ways of the bounty hunters.
And Boba does have a as it progresses through all three of these episodes, he kind of has
He has a bit of a moral compass.
Yeah, he does. I was going to say a streak of niceness, but yes, moral compass sounds that sounds more professional. We'll go with that. Yes, he does have a bit of a moral compass with him. He has decisions to make, and he's etchy about them.
Yeah, he's just wanting to get revenge on Mace, and he really did not like when they took hostages from the downed cruiser.
Mm-hmm. Well, the hostages, and then when he had the hostages and mistreatment of them, they killed one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they told Boba to do it, and he was like, "No, I don't. That doesn't make any sense to me." So,
Yeah, I definitely think he has a moral compass, which I think his dad had a code too. So, even though he died when he was young, he still learned that.
well, and I think too, and it plays out too, I should say, in. I mean, you get to the original trilogy, and he's just kind of there. What did we just say? Like 6 minutes of screen time with like 4 lines, something like that. So he didn't have a whole lot in the original trilogy, but then when you get into the Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, all of Dave Filoni's other projects up here, up past Return of the Jedi, he's still he's mean, and he's ruthless, but he is also he does have a moral code, a moral standard, because I mean he
Well,
saved
even in the
Fennec.
books, he has
Yeah,
a code that he lives by, if you will.
right. So and that would be expanded universe, or not expand, no, what are they
Legends.
called? Legends, thank you. It's the Legends. To where, yeah,
Oh,
it's
that reminds me.
uh-huh.
Matt said, "Thank you very much for the signed books."
Oh, well, you're welcome
He
very
was
much,
very
Matt.
excited. Yeah,
Awesome.
he was very excited. How'd you do
Um,
that?
oh, what you said, I'm peoples that knows peoples. That's what you say.
I told him the truth. I said, well, Fur went down to Dallas Con or whatever it was, and where Timothy was, and told him I was really hoping to get some books signed, but I wanted the original book covers, not the reimagined ones they have now. I don't like them. Um, and so yeah, I told him. I said he took them, all three of them, had Timothy's on sign them and mailed them to me. So he was very excited.
Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Andrew. It was
No,
a lot.
that was
It was a lot
Matthew.
of fun for me because I got to go look for Star Wars books for one thing, but then I got to go talk to Timothy Zahn too, so that was even better. And nice guy. Got to chat with him for a little while. It's great. Um, where was I? Moral Code, Book of Boba Fett.
We were talking about the legend books,
Yes,
how he has
even
a
in Legends, he has.
code. I mean, he's still ruthless and gets the job done, but yeah.
He's very much an anti-hero. I think is a good way to put this. He's like Venom was, he's got and I don't mean Venom like in the comic books, like early Venom. I'm talking like Venom, Lethal Protector, in the movies and stuff like that, where he's he's a good guy and he wants to do good things, but he also bites the heads off of people. So, I mean, literally. So, I mean, can we kill him now? No, we're gonna kill him. So yeah, he's very much they set him up very much as an anti-hero to where I mean the whole I'm the crime lord, shouldn't they all right, you're not a crime lord, you're like a governor, you're a magistrate or whatever. What was Grief calling himself? I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, he he's he's there. But anyway, so we get the first episode where baby Boba is trying to he sets a bomb in Mace's
Quarters or room. But unfortunately, he was distracted, or well, I guess a stormtrooper came up and Mace gave him something to put in his room because that's what Mace was going to do in the first place. And so the stormtrooper went in and tripped the the uh, the bomb and died. Somehow I lost David. My host is gone. But anyways,
wow. Even recording, even a pre-recording, we're still having issues.
it has to be on your end.
I think
Ever
it's
since you
gotta
got your
be on
internet changed. Ever
yeah.
since you changed your internet.
We didn't have any issues on the last recording. In fact, I think Monday was the first time we had any kind of thing for a while. It had been a while, but anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll get an extender or something up here. Boba, he tries to blow Mace up. Of course, it doesn't happen. So then and I mean he's perfect for the job that he's doing because he looks exactly like he can. It's not like he has to wear a disguise or anything.
Yeah,
So
because it looks like them.
he looks exactly like them. Oh, you're just a other than other than, and one of them pointed. Who's the new guy with the long hair?
Mhm.
With the long hair, yes. So it's like, oh, hey,
I thought it was interesting. I don't know which episode it was. Maybe it was this one. No, I don't know. I was thinking Aura or Bosk or that other Costas said something about him being a clone. I am not a clone. Well, you are. You're just an unadulterated
he's
clone.
he says I'm not a clone, at least not like them. An unaltered clone.
Yeah.
And I think he actually said it to one of the whatever the admiral's name was when he was in there talking to
Yeah.
them.
Right. Yeah. That's where it happened.
So, and I love how automatically Mace knew. They said, "Oh, it's Boba." it's Boba Fett, and Mason's like, "Oh, I know why he's trying to kill me because I killed his dad right in front of him, and I cut his head off, and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "I'm glad you know all of his backstory, Mace. It's a good thing you're here to fill it in."
And Mace was just so unbothered by everything. He was just so nonchalant about it. And I'm like,
Well, I think with Mace, it was more like Mace was looking at it, and he's kind of going, you know what? He tried, he failed. If he tries again, then I'll worry about it. Otherwise, it's not my main concern right now.
I mean, it's just like, he's a flea,
Yeah.
just flick him off my shoulder or something.
Well, and two, I mean, you've got to think too. Mace is like, well, the kid was 9 or 10 years old at the Battle of Geonosis, and now he's not much older, maybe a year or two older. And it's like he's just a kid. He can't really do anything. Now, true Mace doesn't know what he's got backing him up, but
Mhm.
he doesn't realize that he's got a crew, if you will. So, but um, all of that fails, and then Boba destroys the ship, causes the ship to crash. Very much, very much the same type of thing that happened in the final season of the Clone Wars, but we're not quite there yet.
Got what, 5 seasons?
Yeah, we still got like 5 seasons to go. So, but it was the same type of thing. He wandered into the reactor room, destroyed the reactors, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're about to crash. We're gonna go down, and the admiral goes down with the ship, and all the little baby clones get out in the escape pods and are rescued by the Jedi, and Boba is reclaimed by his group, and that's it for that episode. The next episode spends a lot of time with Mace and Anakin trapped underneath a beam of sorts. And R2D2 was an R2D2 episode.
It was, and I loved it because it was just so adorable.
Okay.
It was cute. I really liked it. He was the hero of this episode. Just doing R2 things and getting shit done.
I saw once that somebody put out this theory, and this was like back in the days before YouTube and Vines and Reddit and everything. This was back in what did they call those things? Now I can't think. Anyway, this was a long time ago. Back in, well, like, you had chat rooms, and I forgot what they were called, but it wasn't chat rooms. But there was somebody that put out the theory that Star Wars was not actually about it wasn't about Luke Skywalker, it wasn't about Anakin Skywalker, it wasn't about any of that. The whole saga was about R2 and 3PO. That's it was just basically they're the main characters, and everything else is just kind of happening around them.
Oh my god, I lost him again. What the heck?
Oh, doggone it. Are you there?
I'm gonna have to go in and try and edit this shit out. Yeah, I'm here.
All right. You froze for a minute, and then all of a sudden I got kicked out. I didn't lose anything, though.
I didn't freeze. You disappeared, and it was just me.
But yeah, that was it was a thread or whatever it was. I can't remember what they're called. A user group, user groups, something like that. But this was back in like early internet days that basically R2 and 3PO are just they're the cogs that keep the universe rolling, basically.
Mm.
So,
Well,
but
I
yes,
mean, R2 basically has the whole history recorded.
yeah.
Everything.
Well, except for all the events of the Force Awakens, because he was asleep through most of that.
Which I don't even know if that was ever explained. I never understood that. I
I
don't
I
even think in the novelization it was explained.
I don't get it either. And then all of a sudden, it's like, why all of a sudden did at what caused him to pop back to life to where it was like, okay, I need to wake up now. What I mean, what was the
I don't know. I mean, because I just rewatched those not too long ago. And of course, back in the day, I was thinking somehow Ray being present because it was right after she showed up that he woke up. But I don't know if maybe when all the pieces of the map came together, somehow triggered him.
I don't think that that's it either because BB-8 brought the map to them early on, well, not early on in the movie, but after they were done with Maz Kanata at her castle, they were there at the rebel base and they had the map and it was like, yes, but it's incomplete and it doesn't match anything that we've seen before. So he was there and it was there. The map was complete. It was just because he even said, "Are you thinking that maybe R2 has the map inside the rest of the map?" But he's been in low power mode since Master Luke left. So
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they ever explained that or if they did. I don't remember. But it was weird. It was odd.
somehow R2 awoke. Anyway, but yes, this was hilarious. Him throwing things at the bounty hunters, smashing
Down
things,
that
closing
shaft.
doors, opening doors. There's no way anybody could survive this. Let's just get out of here. No, I want to see a body.
Well, he was
And see,
wanting Mace's head.
and that's the thing. You know, there are so many times in movies where it's like, oh, nobody could have. Episode 3, nobody could have survived that fall. Yes, you're right. I want to see a body. Let me see it. That was the episode 3 again. We can't find his body, sir. Well, then he's not dead. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Then he's not
Well,
dead.
even with Mace. Did they ever find that, they never had a funeral, did they? Of course, there's too much shit going on, but still.
Well, again, yeah, and everybody was dead because
Yeah,
they
this
killed
is
all
true.
the Jedi. So, except for all the slew of Jedi that have made their appearances since then. But whatever.
Right. Well, I mean, and how many times have we said it? If you don't see a body, they're not, there's always a chance for that person to come back or that character
Right.
unless you see a
Or if they
body.
get stabbed in the gut, apparently that you can survive that too. Because that happened to I was actually rewatching Ahsoka the other day, and I forgot that Sabine got stabbed, and then the not the acolyte, what was in Obi-Wan,
Reba.
yeah, she got stabbed too. Oh, and the big guy too, he got stabbed too. Everybody's okay. The Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor, he was stabbed too.
Guess it just depends on where you get stabbed.
Well, that's why I was thinking, Han Solo, if he wouldn't have fallen off, he probably could have survived. Because he just got stabbed in the stomach. So if he had stayed on the bridge, he probably would have survived.
Well,
but no, he had to fall into the planet war.
Because here's my theory: the reason Qui-Gon died was he was basically stabbed, up in here, all the way through, so it cauterized. But that's where your aorta is. So when you cauterize that,
It stops.
the blood can't go through. It can't pump your heart. Yeah. So just being a medical person, I'm just like, yeah.
Right.
If you get stabbed in the side, yeah, if you lose a kidney, no big deal, whatever.
Yeah, that's not
But
a big deal. Yeah.
I mean, if you get stabbed up here near the heart, yeah, that's going to cause a problem. But yeah, it's all a placement, I guess.
My thoughts on it is, and this goes for everything. This is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I'm going to guess that anatomy is going to be slightly different. For all we know,
depending on your aliens.
For all we know, even Han Solo or Luke Skywalker, their heart is in their foot. We don't even know. So I would say the hand, but too many people lose hands, so we're not gonna call that one. So, but yes, R2 does manage to get to the Jedi, save Anakin and Mace, and the ship blows up. Oh, Aura does kill what's his name too when they get to the drop off. Yeah. Hondo. We get to see Hondo again. Yay! Everybody likes Hondo.
Evidently, Hondo and Aura
had a thing.
Got it on.
had a little hanky panky going on.
Little vodio doing going on there.
That's right. But Hondo in this one too, he pretty much is like, look, I'm just gonna stay out of this one. I'm not gonna get involved.
Well, he's dealt with the Jedi.
Yeah, I've dealt with the Jedi before. I'm not gonna mess with him this time.
Yeah, I think he had learned his lessons somewhat, kind of, sort of, because I think we know he does things down the line, but yeah, he was gonna hands off.
Yeah.
I won't let you guys deal with that.
So, and he even says when because Plo Koon gets there and he said, "I assume you're leading me into a trap." Oh yeah, I sure am. I just don't want to get involved. I'm just letting you know. I'm playing both sides of this. I'm flipping both sides of this coin.
I have a question. So when Mason and Anakin are trapped under the
thing
debris, Anakin said he couldn't use the Force because his hands were pinned down. So is that the only way you can use the Force? I mean,
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, shouldn't he have been able to
have, both use their mind? And well, I guess Mace could use his hands. It was just Anakin, but I'm just like, so they couldn't, both.
Didn't Mace try that though, and it started crumbling around, and he was like, "Yeah, we can't move too much because it'll start falling apart."
But the thing is, that's
not how the Force works.
No, what I'm saying is, but when they're waiting for, the rescue team to come in, they're going to have to move it. So it's going to crumble regardless.
Yeah.
And even if you start falling, they can stop themselves from falling with the Force. So I don't know. I was just like, this makes no sense to me. And I'm like, the Force only works through your hands. Is that how it goes? You can't do this or this.
Even if that's the case, Anakin's missing a hand. And if that's really the case, then Doctor Strange has them all beat because, he was doing the whole, I can't because of my hands. And then they pulled out the guy with no hands. He's
right. So, yeah, I just watching that second episode. I was just like, you can't just use your mind and do it. You don't. Or does it have? Does it focus? you focus on your hand and it only comes out through your hand, or I don't know. These are just stupid questions I think of when, I'm watching
think
these.
if Yoda had been there, he would have been able to do it.
Oh yeah. But still he uses his hand too. Or
he
paw.
does.
Whatever. I'm just curious if that's how, the Force can only work if you have hands. And you raise your hand, or you're,
because
you're force
Ray
choking.
did it. Ray did it in well, I say she did it because if you watch Rise of Skywalker, and I know a lot of people don't like to watch Rise of Skywalker, but if you watch Rise of Skywalker, she's got that one scene where she's floating, she's got all the rocks floating around her, and
yeah, she's meditating.
Yeah, exactly. Could they not have done something like that? Was that not something that was known to the Jedi at that point?
I don't know. So these are the questions I'm asking. I'm just like, you got two of the most powerful Jedi right there, and they couldn't move that stuff. And regardless if it made a collapse, they can stop themselves with the Force.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it's a kid show. I shouldn't expect so much, but
and then, and if we're talking lore and we're talking canon too, because I want to get to this real quick because this one was throwing me, but and this goes all the way to the end of everything. But Aura Singh is on Slave One, and she flies off, and it appears she crashes and dies. But does she die?
No, she can't.
Because in canon, we know she dies at the hands of yeah.
In Solo.
I hear you killed Aura Singh. Oh, I didn't kill her. I just pushed her. Pretty sure the fall killed her.
I watched that the other day. It's still a good movie. I enjoy
one of the
it.
most underrated movies of all time. I love it too. Just because. But because Donald Glover was amazing in that. It's not just because of him, but yeah, Donald Glover was amazing in that. That one and but anyway, yeah, and then something else too, because Slave One pops back up too. Slave One will pop back up in well, obviously in Book of Boba Fett. So
well, I imagine Hondo's pirates went out and probably fixed it up.
Things up.
Because they're scavengers, that's what they do. So
they did. They said it too. Did you catch that? They called it Slave One.
Oh, did they?
Aura Singh did. She sure did.
Okay.
When they were in the pirate base and they said the Jedi ship is coming, and she told boss, take Slave One and fly it around behind him and come
Man, I didn't catch that. I'm surprised they didn't edit that to say take Boba's, was it spray fire or something
take
stupid?
The fire spray, yeah.
Fire spray. No,
we said Slave One.
Has been and always shall be Slave One.
Mm-hmm. I don't care what anybody says, and we will continue to say it on this show. It's not Boba Fett's starship. It's not the fire spray. It's Slave One.
Well, fire spray, isn't that just the model?
That's the make of it, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's not the Millennium Falcon, it's the YT 1300.
Yeah, if you're going to start changing ship names.
Might as well. Oh, it's not an X-Wing, it's an Incom T-65. All right.
Oh, we're so bitchy today.
I'm
tonight.
Telling you.
Whatever.
It's the new year. I'm starting it off right.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just getting ready to watch Stranger Things when it drops. Final
Final,
Final
yeah,
episode.
final episode. Yeah, yeah.
I just have
I
a
hope they
feeling
don't kill
there's a
Billy.
lot.
I don't
What?
know. I don't know what the character's name is. I just know Andrew says they better not kill somebody or another.
Steve.
Oh, I said Billy. I wasn't. All right.
Billy's already dead.
No, I
He died a couple seasons ago.
didn't even know
Oh,
there was
you
somebody
never
named
went back
Billy.
and watched him. I just spoiled that. I'm so sorry.
I didn't even know there was someone named Billy. So there.
Yes, there was. Great character too.
Right.
But yeah, Steve the Hare Harrington. Nothing better touch him or Dustin, because those are my two favorites. Although Nancy comes in a close third because she's so freaking badass, just like her mother, which is hilarious. But yeah, anyways.
It's on my list of things, but I've got other things to watch before I watch that. So
Game of Thrones.
I gotta yeah. I got a lot of Game of Thrones to catch up on. I'm working on it. So but yes, Boba finally does come around. Everybody's saved except for the one officer who died. And he still wants revenge. He gets captured too. Because they have him in custody at the end.
Yeah, they go back to Coruscant, and I mean Mace comes out there and faces him,
Yeah.
and
I'm still gonna get my revenge on you. You go right ahead, sir.
You can
Which he'll
try.
pop up. He'll pop up again. I want to say season 5, maybe, because I know
I
Daniel.
don't remember what season it is, but yeah, he'll pop up again.
Because Daniel Logan voices him again, but he's a little older, a little more mature. So, yes, he will pop again. In fact, I think Aura Singh pops up again. Does she not? Like
I
within
was
the
trying to
Clone
think.
Is she on that one? Is she with is she on Cad Bane's crew at some point?
I think so.
Well, I know. Well, that was what, season 1 when they took the Senate hostage, so they could release Zero. I think
Right.
she was there, but there's another series with Cad Bane where what was it? It was it's like Obi-Wan goes undercover. They disguise Obi-Wan and he goes undercover to find out what they're planning or what they're plotting, and I think she's
Right.
there too.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we see her, and I'm pretty sure it's within Cad Bane's crew. And I know we see Boba again because maybe I'm thinking of Rebels. Never mind. Because there's a scene or an episode where I don't know what they were doing, but they had to go through all these tests. But I think that was Ezra.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that was
I think that was
that was
Ezra,
the
not
Imperial
Boba.
Academy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do believe we see Boba again within this series.
Yeah.
I just don't remember when. I'm old and everything is new to me in regards to these episodes.
There are some that I remember fondly, and mainly because if I don't get to go through and watch the whole thing, I'll hit some of the high points. The Mortis arc, I'll watch that one fairly regularly. The finale of the series finale, season 7, the Mandalore arc, and the Order 66 arc, I'll watch all of that fairly regularly, just because that's amazing.
And I'm surprised, that before I make a fool of myself. Let me look it up first. um,
I gotta say, Boba, this is one beauty of a ship. Not crazy about the name, though.
Slave One. I said it again.
yeah, we still haven't gotten anything about Ahsoka season 2. We haven't gotten a trailer. We don't even have a release date, and they finished filming in April because I pulled it up. They finished in April.
And it is supposed to come out next year, which is like 2 days away.
Well, it said expected to release around July, but nothing's been officially confirmed. I mean, even when Lucas or Disney, whoever, released their, what's coming out in 2026, Ahsoka wasn't on there. So I'm like, did they forget, or are they pushing it to 2027? Which, come on, I know you have to do all these visual effects stuff and whatever. And I assume they're only doing 6 episodes. Is that what it was last time? 6 or 8 episodes. But it's like, why is it taking so long?
Well, it just says 2026.
Yeah, but what surprised me is
the
that
only
it was
thing
not
I
on.
could... Oh, go ahead.
It wasn't on Disney's when they revealed their thing for 2026. I mean, you had the Mando, you had the Marvel stuff, nothing on Ahsoka.
The only thing I can think is if they push it to 2027, you've got Starfighters coming out that year. Or it's not Starfighter. What's the one that what's his name's in? Is that it?
Ryan Gosling? Yeah.
So Starfighter is slotted to come out that year.
And see, they finished trapping too, not too long ago.
The only thing I could think is that they're holding off because 2027 is the 50th anniversary of Star Wars. Star Wars came out in 1977. 50th anniversary would be 2027. So,
but see, I hate that. As a fan of movies and TV, I mean, movies I can understand because, they're 2 to 3 hours long and there's a bunch of shit that goes into that. I can understand 2 or 3 years in between movies. But a 6 or 8 episode TV show should not take this long, and I hate it. I don't like it. It's ridiculous, and it pisses me off as a fan.
Something else too that I thought about, and I don't know how much truth there is to it. There's been a lot of buzz around it. Remind me to call my grandmother. That's who that was, but she's got dementia very bad, so she might have been just calling me because she doesn't.
Maybe she butt dialed you. I mean, it is kind of late.
And she's in. Oh no, she's in my time zone. She's still here. No, anyway, something I was going to say too was, and I don't know how much truth there is to this, and this kind of falls under the news category. I've seen a lot of rumors, and it's popped from several different sources, so I don't know, take it with a grain of salt, but my grain of salt is a little bit bigger than most on this one, is that for the 50th anniversary, they are going to release the original theatrical cuts of the original trilogy. Now, I don't know if that is
all 3 movies, because I only heard New Hope.
No, I think they're going to do all 3. Now, I don't know if that is strictly to the theaters or if that is, no, we're doing the theaters and we're going to drop some Blu-rays for you.
Or just put it on Disney Plus.
No, I'd rather have the Blu-ray. I want a physical copy. That would be, I need a physical copy of that.
Well, they can do all 3.
No, yeah. No, I'm not going to, no.
Matt, I'm just saying, depending on when they put it in theaters. Because you know me, I don't like to go out. But especially in the wintertime. I mean, I've been off for 2 weeks now, and I've only left the house once. And that was to go down to my son's house for Christmas. But yeah.
Years? You're not going to go rock the clubs at the New Year's Eve parties?
No, I didn't even do that when I was younger. So no.
That face. Debbie's like, what? You even know me?
People. No, I will be watching Stranger Things. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm going to stop on the way home and buy some party supplies, and I think I'm not going to go anywhere either.
Yeah, and I think I've been to a couple of New Year's Eve parties, and that's when I was dating a guy, and he always had a party at his house. So, you know, the whole family came, lots of drinking. Of course, it was at his house, so, you know, I didn't have to worry about driving or anything. If I just got too drunk, I just, you know, go to the bedroom and pass out.
So,
but yeah, that was probably good 12 years ago.
I was going to say, I don't think I've been to a good New Year's Eve party since I had to have been before Luke was born.
Yeah, I just have no interest.
We used to go to the hockey games on New Year's Eve. That was our big New Year. We go watch the Dallas Stars play. Go to the game, but because they always play a New Year's Eve game. So
now somebody told me that there are people already lined up in New York.
I believe it. I mean, tomorrow's the night, so, and as busy as that place gets.
Why?
Because
I mean, either you're going to have to wear diapers, or men, you know, they can have a pee cup or whatever. They can just whip it out right there. But women, unless you have somebody put a catheter in, you know, what are you doing while you're in line? Because you really can't leave, or else you'll lose your spot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, so you're going to stand there. If you're wearing like an adult diaper, you're going to stand there and pee and poo.
You're going to pee on yourself so that you can go to a New Year's Eve party covered in human waste.
Can you imagine the smell?
Oh, I don't even want to.
I mean, you know, where I work, occasionally we get people who obviously don't take care of themselves very well, or they don't have the resources, which is fine. But it's like, man, I mean, they smell. They really smell. And I feel bad for them, but it's just like, now imagine yourself in a crowd of thousands and thousands of people, and they all smell because they're all wearing diapers of some sort. And, you know, what if you get diarrhea? You know, that's going to leak out your diaper.
You're going to fill it up really quick.
And then you're stepping in it. And, oh, yeah. That would be my worst nightmare. I could not think of any reason whatsoever to ever be in a crowd like that. Nope. Not even in my younger days. And I did some dumb shit in my younger days, but yeah, no.
All right. Anything else on these episodes before we scatter for the evening?
No, I like these episodes.
It's a fitting way
good.
to end season 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that being said, shameless plugs. What do we got tonight, Debbie?
Well, I think everybody's on hiatus.
Thursday.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's on hiatus as far as I know.
Sith Dominion's on.
Yeah, the Sith Dominion did a podcast Tuesday night. Just Star Wars vibing. They're not talking about anything in particular. I think they're talking about maybe their favorite Star Wars stuff in 2025. At least when I was watching some of it. But so yeah, I think there might be some shorts coming out, but outside of us, I think everybody's on hiatus.
Because we're too cool for school.
Or we're just too old and we don't care.
That too.
Well, at least on my part. You're a little younger. So
Other than next Monday, we will be back with
season 3 premiere, Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones, yes. Cannot wait.
I'm really hoping Jessica punches Trish
many times.
many times, beats the crap out of her because I'm so tired of her. I'm just over Trish. Can you tell? I think I hate her more than I hate Karen, if that's even possible, from Daredevil.
And then Saturday is the Dingus Den.
Yeah, they're going over Smallville. I think he said they were on chapter episode 17, 18 or something like that. And then I don't know, is it also Dingus Den that's doing the reading of, is it The Long Halloween?
Batman Longest Halloween. They're doing like a radio drama of it. And I think that drops today, Thursday. I think their next episode is Thursday. So I think.
So Dingus Den, yeah, Dingus Den, the Sith Dominion, all on YouTube. Go check them out. They're all good shows. If you like Smallville, Star Wars, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think after the first of the year, our other shows on Feast of Fandoms will return.
That is the plan. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight then. Y'all all have a great new year, and we will see you throughout 2026. May the Force be with you all.
Mr. Feet? Mr. Bob A. Feet?
Sure, whatever.